Hello, everybody. Welcome back to baseball here on youtube.com/JonosaurusRex or live on twitch.tv/JonosaurusRex. Again, however you're watching, thank you for watching. I haven't said it before, but I've said it in other intros. I just want you to know that wherever you're watching the videos, however you're watching the videos, if you're watching the videos, thank you so much. I appreciate it. We are here in game number 2. We're taking on the Chicago Cubs. We're technically in game number 15, but it's game 2 against the Chicago Cubs. Explain that very poorly. Jameson Taillon, he's on the bump today. 0-2 record with a 5.23 ERA. We have Bryan Woo on the mound. 1-0 record with a 2.38 ERA. And this one is an interesting game. So I talked briefly about it at the end of the last game. We have been winning games, the first games of series, by over 4 runs every time, on average. That is absurd. The second games have been a little on the rougher side. Some 1-0 victories, a terrible loss against, 1-run victories. We fell behind against Toronto. We had a terrible loss against Cleveland. That's where it gets a little dicier. We settle in a little bit. I like getting that first win of the series. I'm surprised at how consistently we're winning those series by large margins. And then we get game 2, which is a little bit rougher. And then game 3 has been some sweep opportunities lately. We have been falling behind and doing a good job coming back. There are 3 things that I'm curious about today. Number 1 is going to be the Cubs at bats. They took first pitch strikes a very high rate of the time. I believe I threw 88% first pitch strikes, and that includes the 3 hits that were given up, I want to say, on those first pitch strikes. So that is a lot of stuff that's just in the zone. And for the most part, they didn't even swing. It was very rare. The problem was that they were making contact and getting hits. The second thing that we're going to look at is going to see how we do hitting-wise. Our hitting difficulty bumped up. We took advantage of some bad pitches yesterday, got on the board with long balls, and we scored 6 in the first, and then 1 in the final 7 times we went through the lineup because we didn't have to bat at the bottom of the 9th. The third thing that we're going to look at is our runners in scoring position conversions. I am awful with runners in scoring position. It is taking either we're using too many outs, like 2 outs to get 1 runner in, or we are leaving them stranded in a good spot with few outs. I'm talking 1 out or fewer. 2 outs is where it gets a little kind of weird, but I mean, we're getting people on second with nobody out or with 1 out and doing nothing with them. So we have to improve on that. That's the thing that I'm concerned with the most as we move through the rest of the season. But we're playing well. We're 12-2. That's what we want to see, and we're going to keep going here. Somebody was like, raise the difficulty, because with this team, how are you, whatever record it was at the time? And I think we're playing the way the Seattle Mariners want to play. They have terrific pitching and just enough offense. It feels like instead of just 1 Felix Hernandez, level pitcher, they have 3 of them who are going to hold the opponents to 2 runs or fewer. They just have to get the offense clicking a little bit. Oh, it's a Saturday. I didn't wear the City Connects yesterday. Oh, shoot. Whoops. Well, here, we'll throw on the City Connects for this one. My bad. I completely forgot about it. I even made a whole list and everything. We're going open. It's partly cloudy. We'll go Bryan Woo. I like the way I've been doing this lineup. Crawford, Rodriguez, Raley. It is a double lefty, so I think I'm actually going to throw Ty France in that spot, and we will throw Raleigh at the 5 spot. Just that way we can kind of... We're still with two lefties, but we can at least put Rojas down here and kind of break it up a little bit. I guess it doesn't really matter. Who has the better average? Technically, Raleigh. We'll give him the 4 spot then. That's fine. Polanco's been slumping against right-handed hurlers this year with a 147 average. Who? Shoot. Yeah, he is our DH. Do I dare put another righty in the lineup? No, that's bad. That sounds like a bad plan. Oops. Hold on. Let's reset. I put France up here. Rojas. Was he the one that they said was struggling? DH. Could go Marlowe for some speed. I look at his thing every time, and he doesn't have any quirks at all. So Rojas is what? Not great power, but pretty good contact. We're just not getting the ball. You know what? We're just going to go for it. Zebi Zavala. Oh, you know what? Skip it. Who cares? No, I probably actually need to trade a catcher. I don't think I should be carrying 3 catchers on the roster. Like, that seems absurd to me, but it's the way the game has it. I might put one of them on the trade block.
From the home of the Mariners since 1999, T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Seattle
Red
Mariners.
versus blue. Why are we here?
My partner Chris Singleton. I'm John Shambi. We're in store for
good. Major League debut. Really excited to give him like a 3-run blast to win the game.
But here's step 1, and there's a lot of hope and optimism around him. This organization thinks he can be an impact player.
And from what I've
game
seen
number
and heard
15
from
here.
Follow prospects really closely. I do too. We may not see him light the league on fire right from the
I
start.
really like that Cubs logo. I have a hat with that Cubs logo on it, and I'm a big fan.
Successful at this level for a long time.
First pitch coming your way next.
I think the generic C is kind of boring. I like the C with the bear in it, and I like the logo that they were using. So I forgot to wear the City Connects yesterday. Whoopsie daisy. So we'll just wear them today. I'm not used to them. We got them last year, and they were kind of late. They were a late addition, and the game did not automatically switch me to them. Otherwise, I probably would have remembered.
The second baseman, Nico.
Now, Horner, if he was their leadoff pitcher yesterday, or leadoff hitter, excuse me, yesterday, he did swing at the first pitch. It was a bad first pitch. And they take again on the first pitch.
1-0.
Interesting.
First pitch of the night, and looks like the strike zone's a little small.
Righty to the plate. Chopper to second.
Now, in regards to the difficulty, we have the highest defensive difficulty we can have. Like I was saying, we are playing this game, I think, the way that the Mariners would want. Great pitching, get some offense going, kind of figure it out from there. Hitting's been a little inconsistent. We've been pretty comfortably in at least like veteran plus, which has been nice. I've been pleasantly surprised with that. Not only have we not only did we start an All-Star, but we were able to stay in All-Star. For the most part. We had a cold stretch there, but we kind of broke out of it a little bit.
Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022.
So now the problem that we're looking at here is that we only have a cut fastball. And we have 2 first pitch balls. That is not what we are looking for.
But one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
Oh, he has a 4-seam fastball. It is literally his primary pitch. Oof, that is a generous strike. That's my bad. I just completely misread that whole thing. I skipped the A button and was like, what other pitches do I have?
As a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Okay, can we get a first pitch strike in here?
Hard hit to third.
Technically, yes, but also no. Okay, that's all right. That's all right. It's kind of what we're looking for there.
Now it'll be the M's turn. No score.
It's actually exactly what we're looking for there. It's a nice play at third. I have been using Dylan more at third lately.
Back at
As we
T-Mobile
take a look
Park,
at Jameson
and
Taillon.
today's starting pitcher, Jameson Taillon.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now it's tough to
Crawford,
be command all
321
those pitches.
average,
If he
couple
can,
home runs
he
with
is
him
gonna
so
be
far
very
this
tough
season.
for the opponent today.
5 ribbies. Okay. 4-seam at 96, a cutter at 91, a sweeping curve at 83. That's going to be the problem. With a 12-6 curve at 83, a sinker at 96.
The wide to kick the pitch.
So it should have a big,
J.P. Crawford
there's a little 4-seam
stands in
fastball.
here, leaves that
We
one
should
off the
see a
inside.
big drop. Cubs 6 and 7 so far this season. We have the Reds coming in after this one.
Next pitch
It's fine.
in for a strike.
That's
And a
fine. It's
count
not what we're
1-1.
looking for.
That
Go,
one ripped.
go,
That's
go,
back there.
go, get out. Damn it.
Pulls it in on the warning track. And let's take a look at the
Kind
lineup.
of died out there. It's all good, though. Crawford, Rodriguez, Rayleigh, Raleigh, France, Polanco, Haniger, Rojas. We're 8th in
And
the
now for
AL in
Seattle,
average.
Julio Rodriguez.
I'm always like kind of surprised at where we sit in like some of the stats and stuff.
Oh, he doesn't get
good
the
take
call.
right there.
And it's 1-0.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
The pitch. So 2 balls and no
Here's
strikes.
that
He's
12-6
been
curve.
raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Pitch is in there. That's
Yeah,
strike
that's fine.
one.
That's fine.
1 strike.
That's a bad swing. It's a bad swing. I was too committed. You can see very late there. Too committed to looking at something that was going to be
And
off
righty
speed.
deals. Now a high fly ball out to left
Contact
center.
swing, but I think
Alcantara
unfortunately
sizes
just
this one up,
too
pulls it
much
down,
air.
and he makes the catch.
Thought he would go
Yeah,
out
there's
with the
2 away.
cutter maybe.
Every day during batting practice,
Darn it.
these outfielders get about 10 minutes.
It's a couple of good
balls
pieces of
in the
contact.
gaps.
That
They
is a
practice this,
positive.
and when the game
I know you're
comes,
not looking
they
for
make the
like
play
moral
perfectly.
victories or anything, but
That one ripped right center field.
go.
Hops over the
Oh.
wall, and that's an
Okay.
automatic double.
That's such a frustrating play for an outfielder. You know you should make this play, but you never really had a chance because of the bad angle. What should have been an out turned out to be a double.
Really? Interesting.
Now the Mariners catcher.
Okay,
Cal
so that's
Raleigh.
3 good pieces of contact.
Fought off foul.
We were right there. Oh, just
The
see it a
strategy
little
to win a
bit
ball
better.
game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by
We
throwing
struggled
pitches,
until 2 outs
that could be
last
the key to
time, or in
winning
yesterday's
perhaps
game.
later
So
on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a
But-
knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter out.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
that was a check swing, man. I barely tapped the button. You'd think that that was a power swing with the way he swung that bat. My goodness.
And we're back. And now Patrick Wisdom.
Designated hitter.
He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That one fouled off.
Okay, so he swung
Wisdom,
first pitch
a
there.
powerful designated
We'll have to
hitter,
keep an eye on that.
32
Ivan
years
pitched
old,
super
a former
well
first-round
on the
pick
first pitch.
back in
We are 2 for
2012.
4 as far as
And
first
ball
pitch
one.
in the
Patrick
zone.
Johnson behind the plate.
Though the 2 that we have seen in the
Johnson
zone
is
have been
I'd ask
swung
permission
at. One
first
piece of
before I call
contact
that.
that was an
Does
out.
a pretty good
The
job
other
back
was
there.
a
Occasionally we'll see
swinging
a couple of
strike.
sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
Swings through that one for strike 2. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, but they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level.
Just
so
inconsistent already. That's
I
not
think
what we're looking
over time,
for
you can
here.
develop a relationship with them.
Okay.
2-2. And a foul ball.
We did see some at-bats, but then some bats that were very patient yesterday.
And a pitch. Swings.
There we go. That's a nice slider right there.
Which isn't easy
That's what we're looking for.
like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Dansby Swanson stands in.
We threw a lot of first pitch sliders yesterday.
There's a strike.
Okay. First pitch take. I guess the question is going to be is how aggressive do we want to get in the zone? That was a really bad fastball.
Pitches outside the zone.
Okay, there we go. Slider outside, high speed,
As he's punched out
or
three
high
of the first
fastball.
five he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
And now here
And
is
another take.
Christopher Morel. No score
Maybe it's
here in the
because it's on
second.
that outside part of the plate.
That misses the zone, and a count even 1-1. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Kind of lucky to get that call.
Last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end, trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And looking, that's a strikeout.
Okay, so we got to take a note that
Three down for the Cubs.
the umpire's
Second,
left
no
side.
score.
It's a little wide. It's a little wide so far.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. And here's the first baseman, Ty France. Taya back to work. And a good eye there.
We have some good takes so far.
That one finds the
fine.
corner.
That was the
Strike
same level of push that I did with Raleigh, and that was a
Kick
check swing.
steals. Ripped on a line.
Unfortunately, that's an out.
Alcantara flashes the leather
Damn.
on the running catch.
Batting six, the second baseman,
And up next for Seattle, Jorge Polanco.
Blanco.
Ooh.
Swing, did he go? Yes, he did.
Yeah, way too early.
One's the count.
On the ground. On the run, sends it over to first. And Polanco is out.
Okay,
Now
gotta
batting Mitch
settle
Haniger.
down here.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
First
Okay,
pitch
let's-
swinging.
Now, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Where did he go? And one cutter fastball.
And a pitch. That one is
Okay, that's a
upstairs.
good take right there.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to
Here
chase
we
that
go.
breaking ball in the dirt.
Little perfect,
And that's a
perfect on the
base hit.
12-6
So he
curve.
gets on base and keeps it going.
Another 2-out piece of
Swing like that
contact.
can help you
Or
come
2-out
out of
hit,
the
I should say.
struggle. We saw the
And
numbers
again,
coming
we're
into the
putting some
ballgame.
decent swings on it.
All he's trying to do at this point is
Kind
help
of
his
came
team win.
undone in the
Here's
couple
Josh
of in a
Rojas.
couple of at bats.
And a strike on the outside edge. And that's
a good take right there.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
2 outs.
Ooh.
Smoked on the ground a second.
Right.
Swanson,
2 in.
and that is that. 1 left for Seattle. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back at T-Mobile Park, on to the 3rd inning. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Matt Mervis. Right through there for a strike.
Got off to a really good start in yesterday's game. Obviously, a 6-run inning is going to be a positive.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach.
We had a missed 12-6 curve. We were only able to get over for a single.
This one in the air. Crawford under it. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
There we go. High fastball. And that worked out for me.
And next for the Cubs, Kevin Alcantara. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Top of the 3rd, no score.
Oop, 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 oop. This is not a good pitch.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
It's his first strikeout at this level, but it definitely won't be his last. So, you know, these early at-bats are all part of the process for a rookie. And trust me, big league pitching just looks different than minor league pitching. He still has plenty of opportunities ahead of him in this one, though.
And now it's Miguel Amaya.
Okay, so they have slowed down. I don't know if it's maybe just a piece of the lineup. Trying to figure this out. Maybe I'm trying to think about it a little too much. For being honest.
They say he went.
Yeah, he went.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Okay. There we go. Back-to-back strikeouts with Brian Wu.
And the Cubs are down in order. Still no score.
We have a couple of hits, but we haven't been able to do anything with them. It's a little disappointing, but they have come with 2 outs.
Back in Seattle as we go to the last of the 3rd. And stepping in for the Mariners, Luis Urias.
What's loading? What you're loading?
There's a strike.
That's fine. I saw my mouse like loading, and I was like, is a computer crash on the way?
That's a little bit low.
Ooh.
Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing.
I mean, that's a strike anyway, but.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
I was all out of sorts there.
The key to
all out of sorts.
Is getting ahead in the count, and as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Hauls it in for the out, and there's 2 down. And now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. That's to 3rd.
That's just a bad
that's
swing.
Just foul. Swings and blasts one
Go.
deep to left center.
Go.
There.
Go. Let's go. Julio. Fuck
His
yeah.
run of the season, and the
Woo.
Mariners have the lead. It's 1-0.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you.
That is what we are looking for. 4th home run of the season.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball
Perfect
jumps
on
off
a
your
cutter
bat.
up in the zone.
And now, Luke Raley.
That is a great take right there. I'm probably not looking low enough for it. Don't want to get too excited after the solo shot.
That's a strike.
Okay, that's that part of the plate that's been a little wide, or a zone that's been a little wide.
I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Got him.
Fucking,
And that
God
is that.
damn it. That
Mariners
fucking
draw
bullshit.
first blood here on
God,
the
it's
home
not
run.
even
It's
close.
now 1-0.
2 pitches, and the third one's like, you gotta fucking swing, man. It's nowhere near the goddamn
All
zone.
set for the start of the inning. Now
Fuck.
it's the second baseman, Nico Horner. And he deals.
I've been completely out of sync with Rayleigh.
Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Cubs, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
That's a
Foul
bad
ball
pitch.
still
It's not where I wanted
0-2.
it.
The wind of the pitch. That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
A little annoyed that that's right on the edge of the zone when I would have liked it a little further out.
On the ground, right
That'll work.
side. One up, one down.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
And up next for Chicago, Ian Happ. Went down on strikes his first time through. That's in there.
So they've gone back to just taking the first pitch strike.
Strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And that's a little bit high.
I disagree.
One out,
But
base is empty.
okay.
Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Okay. All right. If you're like, man, the frames dropped. That was the game.
That just misses.
Fuck
And that's
off.
ball 2.
It's a good take.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And that one hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to
Fuck
stay
off.
back
God
just
damn
a
it.
tad bit longer,
God
and he
damn
put the
it.
ball on
They
the
are
screws.
giving you strike 1.
Man at second. Hits the corner. And
Giving you that
1-1.
first pitch. They are not even, like, doesn't even seem like they're thinking about it.
Bounce to third. Urias sends it across to first. Got him.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Wisdom
There we go.
stands in
Get
now
it in
and
there.
watches strike one.
Strike 1. Easy.
Now 1-1.
It's fine.
The Mariners up by a run. Top half of inning number 4.
Okay. We've been burned by that high and tight fastball before. Just gotta be careful with it.
At the belt and fires. Swings and
That's
misses. Struck
That is a chef's kiss
A lot of
pitch
adrenaline,
right
we
there.
can see it right there, and sometimes you
I
just
know we
gotta
got the
let
swing
it
and miss,
out.
but
That's
the
an
location
outstanding
on
job of
that,
taking
oh,
that,
perfection.
executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Bottom of the 4th. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter. Cal
catcher.
Raleigh.
Cal Raleigh.
Taya back to work. And that's
That's
in
fine.
there at
That's
the
fine.
knees.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order.
Oh my
He's got
God.
really good stuff in this one or not.
0-2 is the count.
Kicks and fires.
1 ball.
Okay, that's a good take right there. I get too committed to the to looking for the break. There we go. There we go. Just be on the fastball, ready for the fastball every time.
Good about that one. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could
It's gonna be, if it's gonna be slow, it's gonna drop. Like, look for the fastball, adjust to everything else.
The Mariners, 0 for 1 so far.
Sean,
In the dirt.
0-1.
what are we doing?
And an
God, I'm
excellent
driving
job
myself
keeping it right
fucking
there.
insane with some of this stuff.
And here it comes. That one's in there. That's strike 2. Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Away, away, away. Clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play, and that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
Okay,
And
you
there's
have
the
to
strike.
settle down. Stop. They want the double play ball.
Fouled off to the right.
Should have been a homer. Just couldn't slow down enough.
The pitch. This to center field. Alcantara on his way over. Snags it for the second out.
One of these fucking 1-0
Next
games.
for Seattle.
Put a runner on with nobody out. This is exactly what I'm talking about at the beginning of the game. That was a goddamn check swing, for God's sake. Stop swinging at the first fucking pitch. I knew it was going to be.
Big stack center field. Lead runner makes the turn at second, and that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
God, that's so annoying.
Couple of hits
Be
in a
ready for
row
the
for him
fastball.
here.
That
Everything
pitch
was
is
on
low.
time
It
and
is
fluid in
slow.
that
It goes
swing.
so
Got
far
pitch
out of
to
the
get barrel
zone.
on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now it's the Mariners DH, Josh Rojas.
That's a good take. That's what we're looking for. Does look like it has a bit of a late break. There we go. That's what we're looking for. I took my hands off the controller. We're good. We're good. We're good. Everything's fine.
Comes through with the RBI. That
Should have
brings
runners at
the
first
zone
and third.
down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
I didn't think it was going to bobble the ball.
Here's
Stay with the
Luis
play.
Arias.
Stay with the play, Sean.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
That's a bad swing.
And
It's a
there's a
bad swing.
foul ball.
It was late
And
because I didn't
the lead
anticipate
runner
he was
on at
going to be up
second,
there.
Rojas at first, 2 out of the inning. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
It's a good 2-out run right there.
And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And the right-hander deals. And that one hammered. Suzuki raging back towards the wall. Bangs off the wall. 1 run is in. Around third. He scores as well. And they lead by 4.
What
Never
happened?
timed it up any better than that.
What
Sometimes
happened?
in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that. But he
Man, that is another good piece of contact that the park holds. And we saw this. I saw this in a game yesterday. We're going to quickly jump in to take a look at the replay. Saw this in a video I was watching on the JM Gaming channel. Same position, right field, which is weird. Just kind of like into the wall. That is so odd. So you see the ball coming in here from the top. We'll try and track it down a little bit. That's a ball that he should have. It's not at a bad spot at all. It's right off that Y. Hits him and everything. Good aggressive base running there. We were able to get both runs in. We actually get them to second as well.
That to right.
That,
Suzuki has a
unfortunately,
beat on it.
that's a really bad
That'll do
swing. That's okay, though. We come up with 3.
Two of them on this 2-run double. It's now a 4-0 ball game.
Come up with
You're watching
3.
Major League
Yeah,
Baseball
I'm not
on
happy with that
the
last
show.
swing. Crawford go 0 for yesterday? He was on like a 10-game hit streak at some point.
Ready now for the 5th.
I think it was in
It's all
Toronto.
Now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. Here comes a pitch. Strike 1. Swanson in his 8th season, 30 years old now, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Bounce to the left side.
Let's go.
And Swanson is set down. And next for the Cubs,
The third
Christopher
baseman,
Morel.
number 5.
He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Morel.
And
Well,
that's
that's off the
outside. Ball 1. Wouldn't
Ball
chase
2.
that time.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Right through there for a strike.
Miss
He must
like
be
to the
looking for
guy
something
who's
else 'cause
making
he
his
gave up on that
first
pitch
start
so early.
today.
It was right down
That
Main
guy, that
Street.
great hitter that
Probably
you're
not gonna see
talking
a better
about.
pitch
Fuck.
to hit in this at bat.
I got a little distracted with my talking there. He does have some good power. Got some pop. 77 power.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Rodriguez pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
The batter. The first baseman, Matt.
And now the first
Mervis.
baseman, Matt Mervis. He's 0 for 1. And the first
Ball
pitch
1.
misses for ball
Come
1.
on. Come on.
And that one clips the corner. The Cubs down by 4, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
This one popped up.
I do like this
Crawford should have
this
one.
fielding a
Hauls
little
it
more
in
than
the
what I've
inning.
been using.
Nothing
He was a little
happening there
scared.
for the Cubs.
I was already making enough
They trail
errors
it
in the
here,
game. I
4-0.
didn't need to cause myself more problems, but it's been fun. Hopefully you enjoyed the off-day content. I did record the Cubs game first, then I recorded that, and then I recorded this. So I recorded the stuff a little out of order, and it was mainly so that if the Cubs game went into extra innings, I was more flexible on time for that other one. But so if you'd like to see the adventures of Aaron Rex,
We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've lost.
you can
6
follow along.
hits at
That'll be some of the
90+
off-day
exit
content.
velocity, and that doesn't happen by
We'll
accident.
have
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right
Unfortunately, that's
center.
gonna stay in.
Alcantara going back.
God
Pulls
damn
into
it.
The warning track.
oh, this
Man, I
fucking
love
stadium.
that
Should I have left the
route.
roof
He
closed?
knew he had to get back to the track right
Damn
away.
it.
Turned his back on the infield, got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Rayleigh.
I feel like I should know my own stadium better, but
That one miss.
the wind is blowing from right to left.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. And it's even up.
That's fine. That's fine. But yeah, we have a
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
step out. Step out.
Time
Step out.
called.
Step out. Take your time. Take your time. Re-engage.
The
Refocus.
1-2. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory.
Right on the edge of the zone. I am so mad at myself for some of these
Mervis
swings.
snags it. And there's 2
He
down.
hasn't been using that
here's
off-speed
the
pitch a
catcher,
ton, but
Cal
it's
Raleigh,
really giving me
1 for
trouble
2.
as soon as I see something like a sweeping curve and a repertoire.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's
That
got
one
it
I'm
to
okay
end
with.
the inning.
I'm okay with it.
Mariners are down in order. They lead 4-0.
If you'd like to see the adventures of Aaron Rex through AA to AAA to hopefully the Cleveland Guardians, check out some of that off-day content. Same time,
Top 6.
I'm going to tinker
So
around
now
with
for
it.
Chicago.
Hopefully we can get through like the longer
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat. Get that
series.
first hit at the big league level.
And a foul ball.
the longer minor league series. They play 6 games at a time. So hopefully we can do all of those in like one video. We have kind of a weird like off situation.
With their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider.
Jesus
They've not been
fucking
able to
Christ.
commit to one velocity and stay there.
Oh, this is the rookie, by the way.
The wind of the pitch. On the ground to third. Urias gathers and throws to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Now batting, catcher, Miguel.
Here's the catcher, Miguel Amaya. His first at bat was a strikeout. Lifted in the air, right field. That drops in, plays it on a hop. Now a long throw to first.
The batter number 2.
Now at the plate, Nico Horner.
Nico Horner.
Line drive. And that's a base hit. Quick throw back in.
Okay.
Lead runner
So
holds it second with one gone.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit. Right there. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's
we go.
feedback
There we
that you
go.
had everything.
Hey,
on
we got
the
one
line
out
and
right
in
here. Let's
control
turn
from
a double
start to
play.
finish with your swing. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing
We have
back
kind of a
into this
weird
ballgame.
schedule next week where it'll be off Monday, like off Thursday and off Monday.
Runners at first and second with one gone.
There we go. That is exactly where I wanted that cutter. Perfect location. Let's go. While we watch this replay, I'm going to plug my headphones in.
RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Suzuki would probably love nothing more than to drive a couple of runs in here.
And a foul ball.
We almost give him that opportunity. Bad sinker to
Amaya
start him
at
off.
second. Horner on at first with 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
So I think that
Tonight, his
sunker,
slider has been
that
really impressive.
sinker kind of dove a
Tight
little more
spin.
out,
Seems like the hitters aren't picking
and
it
that
up
slider
on the
didn't get quite where I
That one
wanted
off
it.
the mark. And a count 1 and
That's
2.
fine.
Really good take.
Oh god, the
especially
sinker
2
didn't.
strikes.
Neither of those pitches got where I wanted them to go.
2 on, 2 outs. Foul ball still a 1 and 2 count.
Go.
Righty delivers. And that's downstairs and outside.
Just
Really nice
missed.
slider right there.
Just
Sweeping
missed.
across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
And that
That
just
circle
misses.
change is kind of
He's really
gross.
tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
This one high in the air to left center. On the move to the gap. No
There we
trouble
go.
here. Puts it away for the out.
Okay,
And
so I think we're
that'll
going to
do
probably
it.
just get
So
6
another
out of
good
Wu
inning
today,
for him
which
on
is
the
fine.
mound.
He's actually
6
pitched very
shutout
well.
innings now. It's the Mariners 4.
Survived a
and
couple
the
of hits
Cubs
here and there.
nothing.
Thankfully, they haven't really been able to string a whole lot together.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Mark Leiter Jr.
Mark Leiter
He's pitching
Jr.
on 2 days rest.
Right-handed
And here's
pitcher
the
coming
first
in to
baseman,
face Ty
Ty
France.
France.
Splitter at 87, a sinker at 93, cutter at 91, a 12-6 curve at 75. And that four-seam fastball at 93. Might as well forget about it, huh?
And delivers outside.
And he went with the 12-6 curve, his 4th best pitch.
That one's in there. And the count
Fine.
1 and
1
1.
ball, 1 strike.
Kicks and deals.
That's about
Found
time.
back our way, and that's out of play. Here's a 1-2. Hard hit left side.
Darn, just early on it.
Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
Oof. That's a couple of weird plays defensively for Chicago. That's an easy out. Like, nothing against Ty France. He's, I don't think, ever been higher than a 20 speed. Like, you should not be concerned with Ty France getting to first at all.
Jorge Polanco up next.
Again,
for the
no disrespect. I
Mariners.
love him. Glad he's on the team. But my God.
First
Count
offering
1-0.
misses badly for ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
Cutter right
Movement in
over
the
the heart of the plate. There's no way you want that. Triple righty. I think we go with a Santos.
bullpen.
We will
Yancy
schedule him to come into the
Almonte
game.
Up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Just
One
too
ball,
early.
2 strikes.
Damn. Those are some hittable pitches. Okay. At least fouled it off. We're still really early. Everything's slow except for that fastball. Sinker and cutter aren't too
Right-handed
bad, but I can
reliever.
definitely...
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Runner at first with no outs here.
He's left him in really hittable spots.
Swing and a ground ball up the
Oh.
middle. That's a base hit.
Wow. Okay. I'll take it.
First and second now with nobody out.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole.
I guess I should have assumed that it would get through because we see a lot of those against us, but it seemed like they were shifted in a slightly different position.
Swing
Too
and a foul
aggressive,
back.
slow
That's
down.
out of play.
Right, 12-6 curve has not been in the zone, I think, at all.
And a swing and a miss. The M's trying to break this one open here in the bottom of the 6th.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one in the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though.
We got a couple of dirty boys on the bases.
The 1-2. Swung out, grounded. Deep. That one went back there, and that one's going to land not so much here, but here. His second of the year, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 7-0.
Let's
Already
go.
playing with the lead, and now
Let's
they're
go.
celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
Let's fucking go.
So impressive.
Was
You
that a
have to have
12-6
such
curve?
a clear and direct
I
path to
kinda
the
doubt
baseball
it.
On a split finger at that location inside part of the plate. Did a tremendous job of staying inside of it. and
I
keeping
was
that
a little
ball
hesitant because it goes out of the camera shot, and sometimes it goes foul.
Josh
They
Roloff
play with you a little
now
bit,
at the
your
plate.
emotions. It was a splitter that we were on. That is a
Close one,
great
call
take.
the ball.
So I thought maybe it would trail foul, but I was looking at the wrong part of the screen, and I finally saw it drop. Monster shot there for...
And that's in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The Mariners up big in this one here in the second
Mitch
game of the
Haniger.
series.
So we've scored, what, 1, 2, and then 3? No, 1, 3, 3.
Left-hand batter waits.
Ball
Off the
2.
mark there. 2-2.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it. Save the rest of that bullpen. Somehow stop the bleeding.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Now batting, third base.
Here comes a new arm for the Cubs.
Oh, they're bringing in a
Yancy
new
Almonte.
arm.
This is his third time
He
out
may
this
have
year.
pitched 0.0 innings and may have like that infinite ERA. I'm honestly a little
And stepping in
surprised
for the
that the
Mariners, Luis
Cubs
Urias.
are
Drove it
500.
off the wall last time. Just missed
Slider
out
at
on a home
88,
run.
a sinker at 97, a four seam at 98, a circle change at 90. Ooh,
And
that's a bad
first
swing.
offering is fouled off.
Ooh, that sinker. I thought he would maybe go with one of his other pitches.
The pitch. Strike two.
It's a good slider.
0-2.
97 down to 85.
And down on strikes he goes.
All right.
Now one away. So the batting order turns over. And now for
Do
Seattle.
you believe Crawford
J.P.
lost his hitting
Crawford.
streak? I think it said 0 for 7 this series, which is unfortunate, but
And it's fouled away.
it's okay.
The 0-1. Right through there for a
God
strike.
damn.
And
One
that
ball,
one almost hit
2
him.
strikes.
Still only one out here in the inning. And that one is
That's inside.
inside.
Couple good takes right there.
We
And
got
there's a
full
ball.
count.
Okay. Some real good takes here. Let's go.
The pitch. Got him
Oof.
swinging.
Just,
Couldn't catch up to the heat.
man, that sinker was not in the location I was looking for. It is also coming in real quick on me.
And first offering is fouled off. Rojas, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss as
No.
he was late.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
That's a good swing. At least foul it off.
Caught
And he got me with a
struck
slider.
him out. Third out.
It's just
But
the
biggest
velocity
swing
change
of
is
the
just too
inning
much.
comes right
It's
here,
it's
a
too much
3-1
for me.
homer.
I
It's
can't
now
handle it.
7-0.
But hey, we at least score 3 and cash in some runs. I'm not. It's a great pitching change. If you flip those pitching changes, if you flip
Welcome
them,
back.
this
We're
is
in
still
the
a 4-0
7th. We have
game.
a new pitcher on the mound, Gregory Santos.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Too fast. Okay, better.
And now
Not
the
perfect,
DH,
but
Patrick
definitely
Wisdom,
better.
Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Foul ball. Next
That's
pitch is outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more
Okay,
down the
Patrick
middle,
Wisdom, you
and
want to
get it
fucking
right
settle
where
it
you want.
down? Like your at-bat's going to
And
save the
righty
Athletics?
deals.
The Athletics?
Gets a
The
piece.
Cubs? Hello?
And
What? I
stays
read the
alive.
Athletics
5 foul
45
balls in
seconds
this
ago.
at-bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
The batter, number 7,
And the batter will be the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Not doing a great job, or not doing as good a job of getting the first pitch strike. Step off. Step off. Hit the wrong button.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That misses, and the count is even, 2-2.
Was weird.
Punch out there.
Didn't matter. It was a strike.
The third baseman, number
Colorado Rockies playing pretty well in this season. They are tied for first place.
I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. That's in for a strike.
Now, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
To third, Urias. The throw to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Cubs
I think maybe we kind of use some of our lower rated bullpen arms here. We have a big lead. I mean, we are like 2 decisions away from a 2-run game, basically. They flipped the pitching change.
Right-hander back to work. 0-1.
They flip that pitching change. And they bring in Almonte first. I think that takes a 3-run home run off the board. And if Suzuki catches that ball against the wall, that takes off 2 runs. I mean, you're looking at a 5-run swing between like 1 play and 1 position change.
Right through there for a strike.
It's a good take right there. We have a 2-2 count without even really touching the controller.
The pitch. Strike 3 on the foul tip.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Raleigh now at the plate.
I just cannot catch up to 90 fucking 7.
If he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
And that's outside. And now it's even 1-1. 1 down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Oops. We can put in both.
Righty to the plate. And another ball.
It's inside.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout.
I can't catch up to it.
Heat too much
I cannot catch up to it.
France up next for the Mariners.
He's also like going with it. We haven't seen a fucking slider. He's going basically sinker fastball every time, and it doesn't matter.
At the belt and fires. Right through there for a strike.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
And down on strikes.
Hey, there's a slider, by the way.
Mariners set down 1-2-3. Nobody left for
Oh
Seattle.
my God.
But they're still in control. It's 7-0.
Almonte stuff is just too much. I can't do anything with it. And that stupid fucking slider is in the back of my fucking
And he
mind.
comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Oh my God, really?
So up now for Chicago, Matt Mervis. And a pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike
alright.
to the
Let's
left-handed
maybe
hitter.
not
Voth
do
measures
that.
6 feet 2 inches, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. The other way. On to France. One up, one down. And up next for Chicago, Kevin Alcantara.
There we go. Nice strike.
One.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
That misses the zone.
Fuck off.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That was a good pitch. It was a good pitch.
1 down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Struck him out looking. So the bullpen doing a nice job.
That's what we're
backing up
looking
the effort
for.
from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
And that one finds its way through. And that turns the lineup over.
Probably no real reason to
They're
slide
looking to
there.
be aggressive and got
Good
something
job
that
to
can
not throw
handle
the ball away.
much to this one other than just
Pitch
a
release
willingness to go
perfect.
the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
That is a...
And that one is lifted in the air. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Around third. The relay. He's safe.
Okay, we have a cursed 8th inning in this fucking stadium. Are you serious? Okay, that was a god. Where the fuck was that fastball? Jesus Christ, fuck! Your windup is so goddamn slow sometimes.
Righty delivers. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Here's the 0-2. Left field. And he makes the catch.
Get out of
And
here.
that is that.
Ugh.
A run on
Yuck.
2 hits and they leave 1. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Mariners 7 and the Cubs 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Keegan Thompson.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Jorge Polanco. 1 for
That's
3.
right.
And he deals.
Okay, that's too
Swing and a
aggressive.
miss as he chases
Sorry.
that one darting out of the zone.
I think someone is trying to log into my Adobe account, which is kind of freaky.
And that's outside. 1-2 to count.
It's a bad swing.
Stays alive.
Bad swing, but we do stay alive.
Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground. Corner over to first.
Because it is a little worrying when you get like, hey,
Leadoff man
here's
is
your
out in the
verification code. And I'm like, I didn't
Mitch
try to log
Haniger
in.
up next for the Mariners. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. Just missed. Activity in the bullpen. Hector Neris up and loosening in the pen.
95 on a fastball, 92 on a cutter, 83 on a curveball, 89 changeup,
And the
95.
right-hander deals.
2-seam.
That
There's a
clips the
4-seam
corner.
on the outside. Refocus here.
Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And the next pitch
Good
is
take.
way outside. Kicks and deals.
Ooh, okay, nice cutter. Nice cutter. He's either gone super in or way out.
Outside. Good plate
Okay,
appearance
that's a good
there.
plate appearance. He
Able
tried to
check
come
the
back
walk.
inside. It's a good no swing. Good maintaining of patience.
Now it's the DH, Josh Rojas. In the air, right field. Leaping, and he makes the
Damn it.
grab. Throw is
I
high.
guess I can't be
and
too
over
mad. He
his head.
misplayed one earlier. That's another good piece of contact that we just haven't been able to get
Here's the
away
third
from a
baseman,
defender.
Luis Urias.
Luis Urias.
First pitch doesn't
Great
find the
take
zone.
right there.
1, no strike.
That one hit the knees for a strike. Haniger off of first with 2 away. And another ball. That's
There we
foul
go.
off to the
Foul it
right
off.
side,
No
keeps the AB
problem.
going. The pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. Swanson fires over to
Damn it.
first. That ends
Hey,
the
that's
frame.
okay.
Mariners lead
That's
1,
okay.
and they're
Ooh,
on
thank
top
you.
7-1.
Earmuffs. Earmuffs. Are there bad words being said
And
around
welcome
them?
back to the ballpark. All set to
Darling,
start
put
the
your
ninth in
earmuffs
this one.
on.
Leading off, Seiya Suzuki.
Shut the fuck up.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. Swing and a
There we
miss.
go.
As he was out front that time. And he'll shoot.
Ooh. Back on that side of the plate, it's a little wide.
Picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
And the batter now, Patrick Wisdom. And first offering is fouled off. The M's up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Ball 1 there.
Let's put him away right here.
Just
Damn it.
missed.
Sometimes you got to fight.
Thought
to
about
get
it a
back
little
into
too
at
much.
bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
Goes down looking.
Stupid ass bug.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right
Now
now.
batting.
Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment.
He swings and fouls one off.
That was a generous call on the outside part of the plate. That side of the plate has not been super kind to us. And we are 1 strike away from victory.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and it's through for a hit.
They probably shouldn't have doubled up on the slider there. No problem. It's all good.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball.
And first
Yeesh.
offering is fouled off.
Yeesh. What is happening?
And that should be extra bases. Swanson, round second on his way to third. Coming home. He will score. It's 7-2.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
everything
right.
came together
It's 2
for him.
fucking
I'll tell
outs.
ya.
Put this fucking shit away. Where the fuck was that slider?
I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than
That one the other way, and there's a hit. Around third, the throw in. He scores. It's 7-3.
What is happening? Fuck off.
It ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages.
Okay,
working
maybe
on
we
going
put
to the
both
opposite
on the
field, and it
trading
doesn't always
block.
translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Pulls that one foul. The Cubs down to their final strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Rodriguez heads towards it. He's got it.
Not super happy with that performance from both.
Another to their winning streak.
Pretty gross. Pretty gross. I hate it.
It's such a good feeling right now with this club that no one wants to be the player that causes the team to lose. In fact, they're looking at ways, each player, every day they come to the ballpark, how can I help us win today?
How can I
And this
help
is a
us
great
win
feeling. It's
today?
like being in the playoffs.
How may I help you,
Individual
sir?
statistics don't matter.
How may
It's
I help
all
you?
about the team W.
I log into this.
7-3 is how this one ends.
Please?
For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
So long. Where'd that thing go? Hang on, hang on. Hold on. Hey, that's a good win right there. They, I don't know. This is a weird win. I feel like this is a weird win for us. There's a lot of positives. We got 7 runs on 10 hits. We got like an advantageous pitching change, and we got an advantageous misplay in the field. That is a 5-run swing, and that is not an exaggeration. We're able to at least, we get Haniger with the 3-run blast. That is, 3 of the 5 runs that I'm talking about. We have Rodriguez 1 for 4 with a home run. That's good. I forget exactly how the other run was scored in the 4th inning. But then we get the 2 extra runs in the 4th. We get 3 in the 6th. It's a weird game. It's a weird game. If those changes are made, we actually lose this game. Of course, I don't throw that pitcher in there for that long, but it's a little worrisome. It's good. We add another win onto the streak, and that's where we are. I'm a little surprised Mitch Haniger is not the player of the game. He was 3 for 3 with a home run, 3 ribbies. He scored twice. Rodriguez was 1 for 4 with a solo shot. Rojas was 2 for 4. He had a ribby and a run. And Urias had a 1 for 4 day with a double and 2 ribbies. Jameson Taillon picks up the loss, 5 innings pitched, 7 hits, 4 strikeouts on his line with no walks and 4 earned. Brian Wu picks up the win. He pitched 6 strong innings. He gave up 3 hits, strikeout 8. No walks, no earned for him. And we improve, again, in our win and loss record. 13-2 through the first 15 games, if I am correct in my math and everything makes sense. And that is exactly what we are. 13-2, 7 runs in each of the first 2 games. We've given up all 4 runs in this series in the 8th inning or later. That is a concern moving forward. We still are kind of leaving some runners on base. We got some major luck in that last game. So I don't know. I was hoping to get a little bit more positivity out of this game, but then the way that kind of worked itself out was like, I don't know. I want to be more positive. We're 13-2, but I think there are a couple things that we need to keep an eye on, especially the runners on base and not being able to catch them in. But other than that, it's a win, and that's kind of what we're doing. We're getting some luck here and there. We're getting some things to go our way, and it's to the tune of a 13-2 record. Brian Wu improves to 2-0, and we'll move on. We'll actually have an opportunity for a series sweep. Jonathan Clase no longer injured. We won't worry about that. Jordan Wicks is on the mound for the Cubs, 1-0 with a 5.40 ERA, taking on Luis Castillo in our Sunday best, 2-0 and a .49 ERA. Then we will face the Cincinnati Reds for a 3-game set before a day off. We'll do 3 in Colorado, and then we will have a day off, and then we'll be in Texas. So you'll get 2 of those off-day pieces of content if you want. If not, hey, that's cool too. Whatever. I enjoy making it, so I'm going to keep doing it. You can keep up with it every day at 6 p.m. Pacific time right here on youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex. Check out twitch.tv/ShaunosaurusRex. I'm streaming live over there if you'd like to watch. This video goes up on Saturday night, so I will be streaming at noon Pacific time Sunday. And that'll be a co-op video with the Beeb. That'll probably be Lightyear Frontier. I'll do some other gameplay, likely Stranglehold, maybe something else. Pepper Grinder is kind of calling my name. We'll see. And then we'll jump into a doubleheader of baseball starting around 4:30 p.m. Pacific time. So if you want to catch that, do that. And thank you for watching. Subscribe right over here. Ring the bell down below. Watch baseball here. Check out this morning's video, which should be a taste test. And if all went correctly, it should be a pretty cool one. So thank you for watching. We'll catch you another day in a different video or tomorrow night for more baseball. Good sports. Go Mariners.